Miguel Jovan Sebastin Piera is a Chilean billionaire businessman and politician who has been president of Chile since 2018. He previously served as president from 2010 to 2014. The son of a Christian Democratic politician and diplomat, he studied business engineering at the Pontifical Catholic University of Chile and economics at Harvard University. He had an estimated net worth of $2.8 billion in 2019 according to Forbes, making him one of the richest people in Chile. A member of the right-wing National Renewal Party, he served as a senator for the East Santiago district from 1990 to 1998, running for the presidency in the 2005 election, which he lost to Michelle Bachelet, and again, successfully, in 2010. As a result, he became Chile's first conservative president to be democratically elected since 1958, and the first to hold the office since the departure of Augusto Pinochet in 1990. Following the social unrest that erupted in late 2019, Piera's diminished capacity to govern according to the principle of presidentialism has led to claims that Chile is in a state of de facto parliamentarism or should become parliamentarian. Other observers claim instead the Piera administration had become increasingly presidential as result of the COVID-19 pandemic in Chile. Piera is the sixth child of José Piera Cavallo and Magdalena Echtenique Rosas. Among his ancestors on his maternal side is his mother's great-great-grandmother, Luisa Pinto Garmendia, the sister of President Aníbal Pinto Garmendia and daughter of President Francisco Antonio Pinto, and Luisa Garmendia Alurralde, who was a descendant of the penultimate Inca emperor, Huayna Capac. He is a nephew of the former oldest living Roman Catholic bishop in the world, Bernardino Piera, who died in 2020 due to complications from COVID-19. Piera's family moved to Belgium 1 year after his birth and later to New York City, where his father was the Chilean ambassador to the United Nations. Piera returned to Chile in 1955 and enrolled in the Colegio del Verbo Divino, from which he graduated in 1967. Piera then matriculated at the Pontifical Catholic University of Chile, from which he graduated in 1971 with an undergraduate degree in commercial engineering. Upon graduation, he was awarded the Raoul Ivor Oxley Prize, which is given to the best overall student of each class. Piera continued on to Harvard University on a partial Fulbright program for postgraduate studies in economics. During his time at Harvard, Piera and a classmate co-authored an article, "The Old South's Stake in the Inter-Regional Movement of Slaves," for the Journal of Economic History. After 3 years at Harvard, Piera graduated with both a Master of Arts and PhD in economics. Piera was an economics lecturer from 1971 until 1988 at the University of Chile, the Pontifical Catholic University of Chile, and Adolfo Ibáñez University. In 1971, he was in charge of economic political theory in the School of Economics at the University of Chile, and in 1972, at the Valparaiso Business School. In 1989, with Cecilia Morel, Danica Radic, and Paula Delano, Piera created the Enterprising Women Foundation, originally called the House of Youth. The foundation aims to assist in the development of young women of lower income. In 1973, Piera created the Foundation Fundación Futuro, of which he is president and whose directors are Christian Bozardi, Maria Teresa Chadwick P., Hugo Montes B., Cecilia Morel M., Renato Poblit S.J., and Fabio Valdez C. The head director of the foundation is Magdalena Piera. The foundation's mission is to help in Chile's development of justice, freedom and democracy. The foundation was renamed Fundación Cultural y Sociedad after Piera was elected president. Under the Fundación Cultural y Sociedad private natural reserve he bought and owns on the south end of Chiloé Island, in order to protect 118,000 hectares of the region's unique ecosystem. His foundation runs the park, which is open to the public and is an eco-tourist location. In fact, Piera bought the 118,000 hectares in Chiloé through an offshore company in Panama. He has faced pressure to cede 8 hectares to 16 indigenous families whose presence predates Piera's purchase and who have spent years negotiating to obtain title to their familial lands. An additional project, Grupo Tantaco, Derecho Humanos, was proposed in hopes of beginning a reconciliation between the Chilean people who suffered human rights violations during Augusto Pinochet's dictatorship. Piera was general manager of the Banco de Talca. In 1982, a warrant was issued for his arrest on charges of violating banking law. In an event where over 38 United States dollars millions were not paid to the Central Bank of Chile. Being Piera the Banco de Talca's CEO, the money disappeared and was never paid. Piera spent 24 days in hiding while his brother, José Piera, appealed the order, making some calls to underestimate the crime. A writ of habeas corpus,